Former President of India Pranab Mukherjee has tested positive for COVID-19. On a visit to the hospital for a separate procedure, I have tested positive for COVID-19 today, Pranab Mukherjee tweeted. He also urged those who came in contact with him in recent times to get themselves tested. I requested the people who came in contact with me in the last week to please self-isolate and get tested for COVID-19, the tweet further read. A number of political leaders have tested COVID-19 positive in recent times. They include Union Ministers Amit Shah, Arjun Ram Meghwal, Vishwas Sarang, Shivraj Singh Chauhan, Dharmendra Pradhan, B. Sri Ramulu, Karnataka Chief Minister, Agriculture Minister B.C. Patel and Congress leader of the opposition Siddaramaiah and Karti Chidambaram among others. Meanwhile, India registered 62,064 new coronavirus cases in the last 24 hours, while the total recoveries crossed 15 lakh mark. According to the Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, 1,007 new deaths were reported in the country and the cumulative toll reached 44,386. The country's COVID-19 count has risen to 22,15,075, including 6,34,945 active cases. Air Marshal Gurcharan Singh Bedi took over as Senior Air Staff Officer of the Indian Air Force's Eastern Air Command in Upper Shillong today. Prior to assuming the present appointment, he was the Senior Air Staff Officer, Southern Air Command. He is an alumnus of Defence Services Staff College and National Defence College. The Air Marshal was commissioned into fighter stream of the Indian Air Force in June 1984 as a fighter pilot. He has a flying experience of more than 3,700 hours, including operational flying on MiG-21 and Mirage 2000 fighter aircraft. During his illustrious career in the IAF, the air officer has held numerous important appointments. He has commanded a fighter squadron and a frontline fighter base. As an Air Vice Marshal, he has held the coveted appointments of Air Officer commanding Jammu and Kashmir, Assistant Chief of the Air Staff Ops, Offensive and Assistant Chief of the Air Staff Personnel Officers. Nagaland Gaubura Federation NGBF has expressed its opposition to the recent campaign by a section of people seeking change of Government of India's interlocutor in Naga peace talks. NGBF President Shalem Konyak, General Secretary Shikuto Zalipu and Media Secretary Akhu Naga in a release asserted that this was neither in the interest of the people nor in the lasting solution to the protracted Naga political issue. They pointed out that the question of who would be the interlocutor was Government of India's prerogative and that this should not come in the way of solution. Mentioning that the Nagas have been reeling under uncertainty in absence of real peace for decades together and were therefore desperate to have peace in their land, the headman's body said this was expected from the political negotiations going on between the Working Committee of NNPGs and NSC and IM with Government of India for more than 2 decades. It appreciated the smooth and progressive talks that reached the last leg of formal negotiations on October 31, 2019 and had committed to ink the inclusive agreement. After the recent Air India accident at Kozhikode Airport, tabletop runways have come under the scanner. Mizoram's Langpui Airport, which has a tabletop runway, is safe for landing of passenger aircraft like Airbus A320 and mid-size cargo planes. Officials informed that the runway is of 2,500 meters in length and has a breadth of 45 meters. This is enough space and is strong enough for safe landing, said J. Lalmingliana, Principal Consultant in the Civil Aviation Wing of the General Administration Department. The country has 5 more airports with tabletop runways, of which 4 airports, Kozhikode and Mangalore in Karnataka, Shimla in Himachal Pradesh and Pakyong in Sikkim, are operated by the Airports Authority of India. With positive cases rising all across the nation, the COVID-19 status of northeastern states are: Arunachal tally stands at 2,155 positive, 670 active, 1,482 recovered and 3 deaths. Assam's tally stands at 58,838 positive, 16,364 active, 42,326 recovered, and 145 deaths. Meghalaya's tally stands at 1,114 positive, 610 active, 498 recovered, and 6 deaths. Manipur's tally stands at 3,753 positive, 1,698 active, 2,044 recovered, and 11 deaths. Mizoram's tally stands at 620 positive, 322 active, 298 recovered. Nagaland's tally stands at 3,012 positive, 2,097 active, 904 recovered, and 8 deaths. Tripura's tally stands at 6,223 positive, 1,720 active, 4,443 recovered, and 42 deaths. Sikkim's tally stands at 866 positive, 368 active, 497 recovered, and 1 death. Total number of COVID-19 cases in the Northeast stands at 76,581 positive, 23,849 active, 52,492 who have recovered, and 216 deaths as of August 10, 2020. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for all the latest news that matters and stories that inspire.